police are investigating a deadly shooting at a Beverly Hills home. Multiple reports say it happened at the home of a music industry giant. And CBS 2's Kara Finnstrom is live in Beverly Hills with what we're still trying to figure out at this hour. Kara.
We are awaiting a news conference from the Beverly Hills Chief of Police where we expect to learn more information. But here's what his department has confirmed, that there was some type of a home invasion just behind us on this hillside. It is completely sealed off. One person has died after being shot and taken to the hospital. TMZ is reporting that Jacqueline Avant was killed. She is the 81-year-old wife of legendary music executive Clarence Avant. Now, we have some video we want to get to from Sky 2 that was shot earlier. It shows a shattered glass door at the home that was targeted. This is in the 1100 block of Maytor Place. Our trace of property records shows it belongs to Avant. Police say when they arrived, there were no suspects at the home, and a person they took to the hospital, again, suffering from gunshot wounds, sadly later died. TMZ is reporting that a family source tells them the people who broke into the home fired shots that hit Jacqueline. Jacqueline is the wife of Clarence Avant. Let's give you a look at some photos that we were able to share with you of them. He is widely known as the godfather of black music. He has been celebrated by artists ranging from Jay-Z to Diddy and Babyface. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in October. Jacqueline headed up the Neighbors of Watts. That's a support group that focused on child care. She also worked with the UCLA's International Student Center. One neighbor we spoke with said she is heartbroken by the news that she saw her regularly in this neighborhood.
I used to see her all the time walking on Hillcrest, and we always used to say hello. Such a nice lady, an old timer, you know. They were pioneers in music. He's a very famous man. Very respectful, very nice people. Just really saddens me and upsets me.
Now, I spoke with a couple of other neighbors off camera. They tell us there have been a number of recent break-ins and robberies in the area. One man told us that his home was broken into recently while he was in Miami, and that he knows another neighbor who had her home broken into while she was in the shower. But these neighbors are telling us nobody has been hurt yet. We're trying to confirm some more of this information about other robberies with the police department. Again, right now they are working on having a news conference, and we hope to be able to share more with you once that happens.
Heartbreaking for us all and frightening for that community. Kara Finnstrom live in Beverly Hills. Kara, thank you for that report. Celebrities have been reacting all over Twitter all morning long. Talk show host Tavis Smiley says this one hurts deep. Tragic and senseless violence. Who murders an 81-year-old woman? Miss Jackie was the sweetest person you'd ever meet. Just talking to her was pure joy. Class act. Pulling and praying for my friend and brother, Clarence, and the Avant family. And actress and comedian Yvette Nicole Brown wrote simply, "Dear God, this is devastating news." Actress Viola Davis tweeted, "So sorry for the Avant family. My heart goes out to you. OMG, where are we? What are we?" This is a heartbreaking loss for Clarence Avant and his family. He's known as the godfather of black music, as you just heard Kara mention, and so much more. CBS 2's Amy Johnson joins us now with more about him and his wife, Jacqueline. Again, this is a big loss for the African-American community as well.
It certainly is, DeMarco. Clarence Avant and his wife were titans in the music industry, as well as right here in L.A. Now, the two have been a fixture in L.A. for decades. Clarence Avant is a legendary music manager and producer who has worked with a wide range of artists, from Louis Armstrong and Sarah Vaughan to Babyface and the SOS Band. The 90-year-old also advised actors and sports stars and bought the first African-American FM radio station in 1973 when he got the license to KTYM-FM in Inglewood and renamed it KAGB. He married Jacqueline Gray in 1967. Now, she served as president of the Neighbors of Watts, raising money for the South Central Community Child Care Center. She also did a lot of work for the UCLA International Student Center. Now, their daughter, Nicole Avant, who's married to Netflix executive Ted Sarandos, produced a documentary about her father called The Black Godfather. Now, so far, we have not heard from the family about the death of their matriarch, DeMarco, but this is just a couple that really touched so many from, many years ago to more recently. And it's really just tough to hear that it's senseless violence that.
It is.